Hi, both of you. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. I'm Maliha you from Bangladesh. Doing so fantastic. What about you?
I'm good too. Thanks for asking.
Ma'am, as we're meeting first time, would you like to introduce yourself so that we can know better you?
For sure. Hi, everyone. This is Kirti Gola, the founder of Profound Careers. Talking about Profound Careers, we at Profound Careers offer four services: Brazilian Portuguese, spoken English, career counseling, and soft skill training. This is about my venture, talking of my professional experience. I'm an international certified career coach, a soft skill trainer, and ESL and TEFL certified coach. I have been in this particular field from last 4 years, where I have been fortunate enough to train more than 800 people nationally and internationally. That's all about me. If you have got any question, please feel free to ask.
So, ma'am, can I introduce myself?
For sure, go ahead.
Thank you so much. This is Maliha Masud. I'm connecting with you from Bangladesh as your neighbor country. I study in 7th standard. If I talk about me separately, so I love to know new things, especially English or other related question or other things. I love to draw picture. If I talk what I am interested in, so I'm interested in with the talking speaking with stranger with foreigner people. If I talk my family, so there are four members in my family. Then my mother, my father, me, and my brother. My father is a professor, and my mother is a teacher. So we are siblings as well as we are twins. So that's it.
Great, sounds good. Would you also like to speak something?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for giving me this golden opportunity to introduce and to say something about myself. So it's me, Muwaj speaking in front of you, connecting with you from Bangladesh, Dinajpur district. And this is my sister. We're siblings and we are twins, baby. And we have a small YouTube channel named Muwaj English Tour. We both study at 7 standard. We have been learning this language for the last 1 year. And if I talk about my hobbies, then I like to riding bicycle, speaking English with a stranger, and making English blog video. So that's all about me.
Sounds great. So, what we have got today on our plate? What would you like to talk about? Me or maybe any other thing? What
Yeah,
question?
we'd like to talk about our hobbies. You can say our favorite things, or we can also talk about for our audience that how beginners can learn English, how they can build their career, how they can learn English very easily and speak English fluently.
Mhm. So, talking about the beginners, as you might or might not have watched my other podcast, but I have been talking about in those that it's very important for beginners to first of very first start speaking, practicing. No matter right, left, up, down, maybe a bit errors are there. It's completely okay because the first step is to build the confidence. When you are done with that, thereafter you can start building up on, you can say, a bit of grammar, then talking to the new people, and many more things would be there on the other side when you go about learning. But as a beginner, you must start speaking, because if you do not, then you might be improving on your other aspects but not on speaking. That's all.
So, ma'am, one question I'd like to ask you for beginner, if they have any confidence, they can speak in English. I think if they don't practice it, what should what should they do every single day if they don't practice? So, can they speak in English or not?
See, English is a language which helps you to communicate, which helps you to pass your message like any other language, right? Speaking English is not that tough, the much people think. It is just our internal fear. We feel that, okay, we are not able to speak. Okay. If we know the journal things, let's say I asked you, what's your name? Would you be able to answer me?
Here,
Would,
ma'am, I'll be able to answer you that my name is Maliha.
right? Now you had the knowledge about it that your name is this. That's what you answered. In the similar manner, when you have the knowledge about the topic, no matter the language, you will be able to speak. But for that, you need to be confident enough to express yourself. So that is where I mentioned first step is to start speaking anything. Just practice. Even if you do not want to practice with people, record yourself. See how well you are improving. What you were on the very first day and what improvement you are able to see by the time.
Yeah, you're right, ma'am. You're absolutely right that confidence is fast and practice. We have to practice every alternative day to improve our spoken English speaking skills, especially. And we must build to our confidence because without confidence, we won't do anything. Especially, we won't be able to speak in English fluently.
Actually, ma'am, I would like to tell you that for one reason I have asked you this question. Actually, so many learners they always ask us that how you manage that you can speak in English and you're surrounding people and you're running a YouTube channel as you are so kid. I think that we have taken it just a language. It's a language, not nothing else. So we can do it every single day. So it is not a
See, interest is one thing for sure. Let's say if I'm saying I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. I'm sure you can't actually do it. But on the other hand, you're trying, okay, let me try. And when you tried, it happened. And when it happened, you're like, okay, let me try. Because you're getting the appreciation, you started liking it. And when you show interest, anything is possible. It's not just the language, anything is possible.
yes, ma'am, you're right. Everything
Thank
is possible for us if you're interested in or if we try more and more. Definitely we'll be able to.
See, ma'am, there's the proverb goes like this: where there's a will, there's a way. So we must have to make the way. Opportunity won't come to us. We have to create opportunity. If we don't want to, if we don't interested, so we'll show much. If we are much interested, we won't be able to show any kind of excuse. We have to try anywhere, anytime.
for sure. That is something which I always speak. That if you try, nobody can stop you. And if you keep giving an excuse to your brain would command or your brain would channelize you in the same manner. So it's all about the command which you give your brain. That's all.
So, ma'am, second question I would love to ask you that as we have spent our beginner level, not so fantastically, but I would like to know from you that how we can enhance our spoken English. What should we do in this level?
So what's your current level, if I may ask?
You can say we are running not so fantastically, but a little bit intermediate level. So those who are intermediate level, could you please give me them suggestion to enhance, to improve their communication skills and spoken English?
Mhm. I would request you, I would for sure answer your question. I would request you after today's podcast, you can go ahead and check your level. Not because people want it, because you want to see right now you're here, how you can improve, right? So there is a platform called efset.org. efset.org. Let
Oh, I
me,
didn't.
sorry, you didn't get it?
Yes, ma'am, we have got it. Actually, I'm telling that I didn't hide any time.
Okay, no worries. Whenever you have time, you go ahead and check your level. What it would do, it would help you to, identify that right now you stand here. This is what where you have to reach. Now this is the middle path you have to walk ahead. Okay, and to improve your language every single day, one should work on listening, reading, writing, and speaking. When I say listening, the more you listen to this language, your pronunciation will get improved. Moreover, it will help you to understand, comprehend what others are speaking. Okay, when you practice your speaking, you are already doing connecting with people throughout the different countries and other things. That you can consider your speaking practice. However, you can ask them the feedback. Not if you don't want to ask in podcast, you can ask them personally what areas I should improve on or we should improve on. Third, writing. Whatever you listen to, whatever podcast or anything, whatever you're listening, those things you can write as a summary. And what is left? Listening happened, reading happened, reading is left. For reading, try to read at least 10 minutes a day. It also helps you to improve your comprehension skills, and gives you more and more vocabulary to speak.
Yes, ma'am. I think I have got your answer. Actually, this type of suggestion I have also got from other person, but I always try to maintain it every time, all the moment.
Yeah, actually, ma'am, most of the English learner and me also are not interested to read to memorize more and more vocabulary. So I think that reading is very important to enhance our vocabulary skills. What do you think?
Absolutely, it is. See, learning 10 vocabulary or maybe 100 vocabulary a day doesn't make sense until and unless you are implementing that. Let's say today you learned a word, the same word you are speaking in your speaking. Will you be able to use it and remember it throughout your life? Yes, you would be. But let's say today you learned 110 or maybe 10 words, but you are not using that. There is no benefit. And learning vocabulary is not something where you have to sit and do it. No. A quick activity I'll show you. Right now you're sitting in your room, right? Just look around. Look around, please. In your room, only look around, whatever things you see.
So many things we can
Right?
see, ma'am.
Right? So many things are there. Now, from the same room I am sitting in, I can speak at least 100 vocabulary. Fan, plug, switch, guitar, polythene, statue, many things are there. So vocabulary doesn't mean that you have to go and learn advanced one. Start with basic, because the more daily usage vocabulary you know, the much fluent you would be able to speak. Then you do not have to come down to Hindi or your own native language to understand, okay, what do we call that? No, if you know your daily usage vocabulary more and more, that would make you fluent and natural speaker of the language.
Yes, I can see your point, what you would like to ask us and what you would like to understand us. I have heard that if we memorize any kind of vocabulary or any kind of word, so first we have to use it in our speaking. If we use it, then we will be able to remember it. If you don't use, so we will be able to forget it.
Absolutely. You got
Yeah,
me right.
so ma'am, if you have any question, you can your brain in your mind. So would you like to ask us?
I actually watched your a lot of videos where I was very happy to see that you are just in seventh standard, if I'm not wrong. Is that?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
right.
ma'am, you're correct.
And you are trying your level best, and that is the same approach we need to, learn the language. So, what motivates you to learn this language? Why do you want to learn it?
Yeah, actually, ma'am, to speak frankly, truly speaking, we have been learning this language. I told you in my introduction that we have been learning this language for last 1 year. And 1 year ago, our father told us when it also motivated us a little bit to learn language. And in the time we saw on YouTube or Facebook, social media platform that there are so many people that are learning this language. They're speaking very well. So we thought that if we start our journey, I think it will be very better for us. And in the time, our father told us and informed us that the increasing of learning English is day by day is increasing very much in our country and the entire world. And if we want to get a good job or if we want to do something better in the modern world, so we need this language English. And you know that we have a goal to go abroad for high study. So if you want to connect with foreigners, so we need to this language English. And because of English, we are connecting right now.
Absolutely, so true. Even to move abroad, you need to appear. I don't know whether it is that one of the exams to have the language assessment, like whether you can speak better or not in English. So to clear that, you should know. No worries. Within, you are right now in seventh, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. 5 years you have to master it. Don't worry. In 5 years you would be able to speak so better. Right now also you are speaking better, but some here to there that you must work on.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because right now we are speaking better. It's best to us. But after 1 year or 2 years, when we will see that this type of video, then we will be able to see that there are so many mistakes that we done, that we did. And in the previous video, we have also seen that there are so many mistakes we are doing. Little to little, we have to make big. So that's why I think that mistakes, it doesn't matter. We're trying our best. We are not going to never give up.
Absolutely. Making errors are not bad. When you know that you are making and then improving, that is what is needed to improve the language.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Thank you. Is there any other question which you have got for me?
So, ma'am, are you running a actual institution in your locality?
I'm not running in the locality. My institute is online.
Oh,
I run
what?
it online. So I'm right now covering 4 countries: Sweden, Australia, UK, and India is there, and Dubai is another one.
What is this?
These are the countries where the students I have from.
Oh, so what are you teaching them? Any kind of like?
Yes, I am teaching them, or I teach them spoken English.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So, what's the name? Do you have any? Do you
Sorry.
have any website, or do you have any platform?
Yes. If you see my YouTube channel name is The Profound Careers, and with the same name, my venture is Profound Careers. If you want to explore more, you can go ahead and visit profoundcareers.com.
Sure, we'll visit it and we'll try our best to visit it. So, ma'am, would you like to say us that where you belong to, which state are you belong to from India?
Yeah, I am, as you have just mentioned, I'm from India. I'm from Delhi, specifically from Delhi.
Yeah, we got it. So, how long have you been running your online classes?
It's been, I think, 2 years. I take online classes, but with my own venture, with my own company, it just I started before a year, and with the website, I started before 3 to 4 months.
Oh,
So
that's great.
overall, like journey has been different. 2 years I've been taking these online classes, and without my website from past 1 year, with website from past 4 months.
That's great.
So, ma'am, do you just operate your website just only you, or there is no any kind of person?
No, right now I am the only person, and we do have another language called Brazilian Portuguese that my brother handles. So
Oh,
yeah, we do teach Brazilian Portuguese, which is the language of Portugal. So he teaches that and he runs along with me.
so, ma'am, can you speak in Brazilian or Portuguese?
No, I can't. That's what I said. My brother does that. I don't.
That's great. That's
So,
great.
how many languages can you speak, ma'am?
Right now, I can speak two, Hindi and English. Next year, like very soon, I will be enrolling in French.
I have seen so many people those who can speak just only three. That is first their mother tongue and other and English. But
Yeah,
you are so different than others. You
yeah,
are you.
because my mother tongue is Hindi and I learned English. What I will learn is French, and then we'll see whatever I can learn.
Okay, so, ma'am, if you don't mind, can we hang up this phone for today because it's our finishing time?
Yeah, for sure. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, it was great conversation with you. Thank you, ma'am, very much for joining with us and giving us your valuable time.
My pleasure. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
It's so excellent. Have a great day.